pilots abroad.
Oh,
I don't think, especially with Noi, who pilots two very, very different characters, will definitely be able to just like shock a few people.
Absolutely, man. We'll have to see them put the shock into Yuzu first, though. We're going to make it to SmashCon. Going to have to make it to further into the winner's side first, but this Rosalina and Luma is not going to let you do it. The star bits are already out. Getting the jabs and following up with the back air. You love to see it, and this is why I love watching the Rosa, man. The creativity that comes to piloting both characters. It sure is a shame when Luma just falls off the stage.
Yeah, that's true. We were just talking about the synergy that Yuzu manages to have with his Luma, but apparently Luma does not feel the same way. Having said that, though, the second Luma is out. Do you want to play the guessing game, the color guessing game?
Absolutely. For the next one, I'm putting on red. All my money's on red, but it's not going to matter because this Luma ain't going to die.
Yeah, this guy's putting in the work right now, and I am not a cocaine addict.
There you go, man. Oh, and missing the tech as well was continuing the follow-ups, man. The pressure just keeps going. From a start where we just sent Luma around to get with a couple of star bits to putting on this pressure. Okay, well.
I wonder if you can get a hitbox extension off of Luma to actually extend your down air.
I hope so.
Yeah,
that would only make sense.
That'd be something a little weird there.
Yuzu,
unfortunately, not getting the sweet spot with that down air there. And look at this, oh my god. It's like the Yuzu show completely. He's only taking 52% at the moment. Looking really good right now. Noi has to respond very quickly.
Yeah, I feel like Noi isn't taking enough thought into where Luma is. Because we saw there that last hit that he took was just a straight from the side. Yeah, and again, Luma approaching from the back. That was a sneak attack, bro. But you can see it.
Sneaky little Yuzu.
Now we're thinking about, it's going to be red next time. Now we're thinking about the Luma, though. Getting the back air with the Charizard. Now it's just Yuzu all on their own. Gonna have to see if the Squirtle's going to make work, building up percent until we potentially switch this Ivysaur. It was yellow. I lose. It's all right. Seeing the Nair come out, and yeah, okay, now we're fighting Luma now.
It's interesting that Noi, wastes his time kind of. Obviously, he's not wasting his time. He's prioritizing getting rid of the Luma, but like you're already behind, and Noi, I think that was like a really good opportunity to be able to edge guard Yuzu there, and kind of just ignore the Luma and just switch to Ivysaur and go for a down air there. But alas, Yuzu prevails 134. Not even a stock lost at the moment. Actually looking for the 3-stock at the moment. Oh my god, that kills. No, I was going to say that would have been insane if that killed. And actually just body blocking the recovery, and there you go.
What an option, dude. The biggest of brains. If you don't know if your edge guard's going to hit, just put your body out there, man.
What I liked about that is that he didn't even bother going for a trade.
Yeah, didn't want to try forward to set him up higher.
No, because if he went for the trade, I'm pretty sure Noi would have been put into hit stun, which lets him get out of the kind of Charizard I hit you animation.
Exactly.
So that was really smart.
Yeah, you played that one perfectly there for the JV3. I mean, and this is why the concept of the JV3 exists. It's like, yeah, you took my stock, but it was intentional. I lost that one intentionally.
It really was.
Doesn't count. You didn't take any stocks, bro. You didn't take any stocks.
So Noi now has an option here to go Olimar, but I'm not sure if he's gonna do that because I don't know how Olimar Rosalina looks like. It's literally the Buzz matchup.
Exactly. You don't want to see those two characters play against each other, so we're seeing the Pokemon trying to come out again, but let's see if we can be a little more aware of this Luma placement now. We're not going to get caught by as many of Yuzu's sneaky little tricks. I'm surprised that up tilt hits
still kind of playing around with the Luma. It's kind of weird. Game 1 kind of just looked like Noi's Squirtle playing around with Yuzu's Luma, and it's just like Rosalina's just at a daycare, and his two children are fighting.
These two child, why are they going to play against each other? But I mean, you're going to have to. There's both characters on screen. You got to take them both out if you want to take games. So.
Well, I guess they're not fighting. It's kind of like a brawl to the death.
Somewhat, yes.
Rosalina's just overseeing it.
The Guardian of the Galaxy watching over the two kids right now, but the Ivysaur is out. We built up enough percent with the Squirtle, we think, and we're now going to try and get some beefier hits, but you're between a rock and a hard place, and by that I mean between Rosa and Luma. You're going to have to get yourself out of there, and we got out by going off stage.
Yeah, but at the benefit of actually getting rid of Luma here, but as we can see, Yuzu doesn't seem too bothered at the moment. Gets a quick nair into a back air, that's good damage. Luma's back out.
Okay, not connected with that up B there. It's quite a good move, but I'm just noticing again that Yuzu's only at 63. bit early to look for those kills off the
Grab
upbeat, but
up
decent
there.
percentage you can get.
Oh my god, and actually covering for the double jump. Yuzu finds himself ahead a very good percent at the moment.
Decent amount, a very large amount to be quite sure, but better look than the first game, but you still want to find yourself ahead if you're going to bring this one to a game 3. Ooh, and we're still missing these tech. I feel like there's a lot of these early percents where Yuzu is using setups to get Noi on the platforms, and Noi's just not teching, which allow Yuzu to get follow-ups. Not finding it in that situation, but definitely possible.
Noi looking to juggle Yuzu at the moment, but a calm landing. Up smash out shield, actually.
A very calm one to go for, indeed. Ooh, we're stuck in jab. That's the perfect time to F smash, but didn't
A little
kill.
too committal. Oh my god, that did not kill. Wow.
I'm surprised.
Rosalina, you are heavy.
That's one tall lady.
Sorry. Yeah.
A bit taller than Charizard.
Tool.
Yeah. I picked my words correctly.
Well, you're a lot more, what's the word? You're a lot nicer than me.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I guess that's just it.
Was Hefty the one coming out? I mean, Hefty enough to get pushed away by that water gun. I mean, such a great option, especially if you're this Pokemon trainer, you're getting pressured off stage. I feel like there's not a lot you can do, but water gun being able to just push whatever hitbox your opponent's trying to throw out of you is quite the good option to have.
Noi actually calling out the down smash with a spot dodge, which was really good, but kind of getting slowed off by the Luma in that situation. And we're back to neutral. Noi playing the game a lot more patiently at the moment, just kind of, and I mean, Yuzu doing the exact same thing, but Noi razor leafs the Luma out of existence, and now a very angry Yuzu who just lost her child is getting covered for her air dodge, and Noi, all of a sudden, from quite the deficit, is actually in the lead at the moment.
I mean, Noi's showing off their rage now, not quite rage percent, but rage and just wanting to use that Ivysaur upper that we all know and love to take a stock right and early. And I mean, usually the floatiness of Rosalina not quite able to escape from it. And I mean,
I think
really blame her.
I think Noi has had a lot of trouble this set so far, just maintaining his stock, because he always kind of gets hit by all these random Luma things that you can do, but it is just going to be the simple up smash that actually takes it for Yuzu, and now the stocks are even. Noi with a slight lead, but Yuzu can definitely bring it back. Over a quick Squirtle string puts Yuzu at 45 and very high up in the air. Oh my god.
We're doing so well to hit our combos now. I feel like the Luma hasn't really been able to interrupt, and especially, I mean, Luma wasn't there when Squirtle was getting the combos just before, and I mean, we're looking for kills, setting up those up airs, setting up those up Bs. I'd be scared because I've seen what kind of percents this up air kills at before, and I mean, up B can do just the same.
Yuzu playing Rosalina, which is a bit of a slow faller, a bit of a floaty character, which means that Noi could definitely capitalize off of juggling with Ivysaur, which is exactly what he managed to do, and exactly the reason as to why Yuzu is very much at last hit at the moment. Oh my god, actually going through Luma. Interesting option by Noi.
Yeah, I would have thought that the withdraw would have bounced off of Luma.
Yeah, bounced
there.
off Luma, because it bounced off of Luma a little while ago.
Exactly, that's your job, Luma. You went to body block. Why are you protecting your
What are you doing?
You're dying to want to scroll. Oh, not going to die to scroll up here, but imagine if
Dying to Squirtle up air. What are you doing?
That's one tall lady.
Surely.
Ooh, nice there,
the tech.
but the tech. Let's
Imagine
go.
if a down air came out of that. That would I would be furious if I was there. Noi. Forward air? Yeah.
Wow.
That's gonna do it.
I feel like we were holding into that one, so the angle was just setting us straight up. And I mean, at 170, we take this. Pokemon trainer coming in clutch. We figured out the matchup. Let's go.
1-1 all square between Noi and Yuzu at the moment. Noi finally kind of managing to find his footing when it comes to this set. Because I kind of low-key thought after game 1 it was not really game set and done, but like really convincing if it were to be a 2-0 for Yuzu, but Noi definitely seems to have figured something out about Yuzu. Definitely the juggling.
The adaptation was definitely there, and I think juggling was definitely one of the points. I mean, we saw that it was practically a 3-stock in that one. Nah, stick with the character go, you got it. It was practically a 3-stock in the first game, so Noi to bring that one even close within the second just shows the adaptation of these players. So we're going to have to see on this game 3 who's going to be able to take it out. I mean, the loser of this one is leaving the very last winner. You want to see both these plays make it as far as possible. We're jabbing in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and an up air doesn't connect for Noi to punish Yuzu, but the grab connects instead. And having said that though, oh my god, Yuzu has actually gotten Noi at 88%. Where did that even come from?
I mean, this is just the power of two characters working as one. You get hit by one, you get hit by the other, and the percent just builds and builds before you realize it. I mean, we're at kill percent now.
Rosalina down smash is so weird. Like, especially when Luma is right by you, it just kind of ends up looking like a plethora of hitboxes that all connect.
Absolutely, man. This down smash especially, I think DeBuzz was the one piloting it when we saw it. Kagaribi, now Yuzu's showing off just how good this move can be as well. And I mean, especially on a stage like Town City where the blast zone's so small, never mind, we're going to kill off the top.
Yeah, neutral get up call out by Yuzu puts him at a considerable lead now.
Considerable indeed, and not too far up. Noi's going to have to find whatever he found in that second game again.
It's a full stock lead for the moment.
Okay, getting that forward air for the falling.
Yep. Could have gone another forward air there, but actually barely missing.
Wow, and even the F smash is coming out now. We're thinking we have our opponent at the lead. We want to take stocks. We want to take him soon, because I mean,
I don't know. I don't think it would have killed though. A bit of an interesting option.
I'd like to believe it though, but I have my doubts. Okay, jumping right over the Razor Leaf there, which, to be fair, is a really good projectile to use against this character duo. It'll hit right through Luma and go straight to Rosa if it hits, so.
God, Yuzu's placement of Luma is just constantly intimidating.
It's
always sets it in front. It's like a bloody, like, Plants vs. Zombies shooter. It's, why did I make that comparison? That was really weird. Anyway, just as I say that, Noi with the strange neutral B, bit of a misinput there, but despite that, I hope it doesn't discourage him too much because he's actually playing a lot better at the moment. Charging out the F smash, he knew the maximum amount of charge he could get for that.
If you don't have the disjoints of Rosalina and Luma going for that jab, you're not going to be able to keep your character trapped in. Where are we going?
You okay? Getting a very early stock with Ivy Sword, but hang on a second. Yuzu clapping back immediately. 2 stocks for the price of 1, and it's looking a bit rough for Noi at the moment. Similar to game 1.
I mean, it's rough indeed. The red Luma comes out. When I called for it, it didn't, but here it is now. The Starbit's almost stopping Squad of Withdrawal from hitting, but actually bouncing off a Luma this time, so we're not going to go through and hit Rosa as well. But yeah, we're just playing the wall game right now. We have that stock lead. Just send Luma out.
It's a bit late for me to mention this, but it's quite interesting how Squirtle's water gun doesn't really seem to affect Luma.
Yeah, not as much.
Which must be really, really frustrating for Noi. I don't know if it's just like misses really easily, or just Luma's just like, nah, I'm different.
Yeah, it doesn't get as affected by the wind boxes, perhaps. I mean, when Luma's, grappled to Rosa, will follow along, but as long as it's set out, it's not going to feel the effects as much. And I mean, when Noi's feeling the effects of these Luma strings, especially, man.
Yuzu's option coverage after Noi went for the neutral air dodge there is so good. And oh my god, just the air smash call out of nowhere concludes the game 2-1 in Yuzu's favor, who manages to progress into losers quarterfinals against somebody.
You'll be fighting against some of the best players, man. We have quite the bracket stacking up today. But it will be Yuzu continuing on with this Rosalina. We get to see more Rosalina and Luma, guys.
Let's go.
I love this character.
All right. I am a little exhausted for the moment.
Fair enough.
I've had a long day, so I think I am going to kick myself off of comms, and I will let Strides hold it down with you for the rest of the day. So,
I was actually looking at you,
gentlemen, I hope you have a splendid rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Why, thank you, Sean. Sean from the school, ladies and gentlemen.